You talk about, Carol Riff's 6 core dimensions of well-being. Why are these relevant to what you do? And can you just walk us through some of these things?
Yeah.
Should I list them just so people know? Let me
Yeah,
go.
sure, go for it.
Self-acceptance, autonomy, positive relations with others, purpose in life, environmental mastery, and personal growth. Fascinating. You sound like one of our guests. Was it Daniel Pink who talked about what people really want in life, and it wasn't just money. It was 3 things in the work. It was like mastery, autonomy, and purpose. That's what he said. They didn't want more money, which is everyone just assumes. Tell me about these things.
So Carol Riff is fascinating. She's a doctor of psychology at Pennsylvania State University, and she's dedicated many years of her life and her research exploring different aspects of well-being. And what was interesting was that up until she created this scale, there was a lot of interesting research around, optimal living, around well-being, and it wasn't until she came along and created these 6 factors, really, that there was something solid to look at. In terms of bringing all this prior research together. So the reason that I'm interested in this right now is because it provides us with a lens through which to assess whether certain aspects of our behavior or certain platforms are empowering us to reach our potential or diminishing that ability. It's very early stages in the new book, but if we look at something like, for instance, environmental mastery, so we'll take a bit of a grey idea. So something like Google Maps or Citymapper, both of which I use, both of which I love. On the one hand, the utility is great because it allows me to get to places quickly. On the other hand, it's going to track where I'm going in life, and so that's kind of like, well, does it increase my environmental mastery, but then maybe decrease my autonomy, because what can be done with that data once it goes further down the line. So I think in terms of using it as a model through which to assess our own behaviors and say, is this helping or hindering my ability to become a fuller, more self-actualized person, that's where this sort of stuff comes in really handy.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of some of those cognitive biases